Hello, it's Priscilla Batzel in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And it's a fairly nice day. And I just tried to do a ring pour and I did not succeed. So I'm going to try it again. And my cups are fairly clean, and I think I'm just going to leave my tops off. And I'm going to I'm kind of inclined to put them in the middle, but that may not be the best idea I ever had. The color straight down and puddle pour, but I'm going to try and use some pretty colors. That one's not coming out very well. That's a good one to sell though, because that's the Prussian blue. It has a little pouring medium mixed in with the Floetrol that I use as a substitute for regular pouring medium. Leave the tops off in the container. I want them in. I haven't used any gold. This is an odd batch of colors. That is, I believe, the minty green color shift. And I want some even more obnoxious colors, and I'm going to put my neon pink, which has got a little bit of white mixed in with it, honestly, because I thought I could save it. I want my neon pink next to some white. And I've got dark purple too. If I twist these, the caps to my bottles came from the dollar store. They're just eraser tops. And if you twist them sideways, they last a lot longer, by the way, in case you need to know. I thought about mixing up a second cup, as you can see over here, and using a few of my other colors. Stop putting the tops back on. Whoops. And of course I didn't do them on the pour spout side. You were watching going, hey, hey, I know that. Oh well. So I see that this needs a little something. And that's the something it's going to get. I got 16.5 minutes left before the camera shuts off. Actually, I give myself a little extra time, but it sometimes shuts off early anyway, so I don't have much choice. And I'm going to pull out big guns right now. I'm going to hope that I have something wonderful about to happen. And I'm going to use black as my background slide color, which is kind of a waste of black, I think, sometimes, because I'm expecting that the ring pour may disappear. This is my OXO omelet turning spatula, which will come in handy when I go to cover the edges. And I may, yep, that's pretty easy, especially on the wide edge. Just put some color over there right now. Just make the canvas wet. There's one edge covered. I may want thicker paint, but I can fix that in a moment if I need to. And when I smooth it out, I can see the stuff in there. Whether I can get it out or not is another question. Black will sometimes be transparent, but I'm not going to worry about it so much while I'm using it as a background color. I put marbles in my pre-mixed paint. The recipe for my paint is under the video in the description, and it gives you the percentages. It's a by eye scenario for me. I don't measure my paint. I guesstimate 10 or 20% GAC 800 by Golden to keep my paints from cracking on the canvas when they're heavy. And to that I add 80 or 90% color. And it doesn't really matter. As long as you have that GAC in there and you mix it thoroughly, you're doing well on your way to keeping your canvas from cracking with heavy paint on it. So I'm going to try and stop myself now from going too much further with the edge necessity. And I'm thinking that I'd like to tip anyway, so sometimes it's nicer if I haven't painted my edges, but I don't often spring for a gallery wrapped canvas. This is implying a lot of trust. And I'm seeing my folk art neon multi-surface purple next to me and going, did I put any of that in there? Anyway, so we still have a wet layer. It's not the hottest day. It's getting a little bit later in the afternoon. That's good for everything. As long as I can keep this paint wet, then the ring pour I put on here will continue to flow nicely. And if I let some paint go over to the edge with that spatula, it will cover it very quickly. You may need to go over it again if it remains black. We don't know what's going to happen with that until the end when I have tipped my ring pour, if I tip my ring pour. You don't know. You don't know with me. I've had a couple great ring pours and a few actually that I'm pretty happy with. I'm seeing a little bit of canvas on the edges there. I don't want to spend too much longer on this. No matter what I say, I keep doing it anyway. I'm so OCD. OCD. AHDD, whatever. All those initials. Don't put labels on people. Don't put labels on yourself. Not a good idea. I do it anyway. Oh well. So, this is kind of fun to play with a spatula, but I better stop now. I better stop, except for I have a couple of little spots left that are uncovered. So, alright, you're forgiving me as we speak. I know you are. And my paint is still wet enough to move things, I think. That's going in the bucket. Throw your paint water into a bucket of sand or dispose of it somewhere where the paint can solidify. I want this ring pour first. I'm going to put some white in the front and some of my favorite purple right there. And float it right on. And I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to use, hopefully, Princeton Art Tools Catalyst Spatulas. And I don't think it makes any difference to me whatsoever which side I pour out of. It might, if I practice it long enough and remember. But I think as long as you have layers of colors in there, and you realize that the last one in is, the first one out is the last one on the edge. Anyway, I confuse myself sometimes. Let's give this a little tip and see what happens, because we can. I have a nice heavy canvas to hang on to. And this is the part where everybody's supposed to have patience, except for me, because I know myself. And that's just not to be expected. I want a torch. See if we can release a few patterns. I'd like to find a shortcut to making spreading a ring pour easier for all of us, to tell you the truth. So much for my neon purple, I think. I have the illusion of a ticking clock. Time is ticking away. I'm not sure they're my favorite colors. I do want to hit that with a torch for a second to see what happens. It probably won't keep those cells, but we'll find out in a minute together. I should have thrown some black in there. I'm not certain about that yellow I see in the center. I don't have any color I want to come out immediately in the front here that I'm in love with. And I am going to go ahead wow, big mess. Okay, never mind. I warned you, you never know. I'm going to take what I have left and put some green in there on either side, because I think that that would not be a bad thing. I've been loving this green more and more lately. And then I'm going to go back up here. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8 is a perfect number. I'll change my mind again. I'm just squirting some more colors in here without being any precise anything. I'm just doing it because I can. Just a little here and there. I do want some more of that color out of that dish cup. Kind of wondering what color I actually need in there, but I'm liking what I'm seeing, to be honest with you, and I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm going to tip it into something cool, or I'm going to pull a chain through it. I'm going to move some of my colors out of the way and have at it. Kind of really like that little one up there, and I wish I could have kept it. I'm not sure how to do that though. I'm going to recenter my paint a few times, or attempt to at least. I'm swallowing different rings here and there and everywhere. See if I can recenter my paint down to someplace I actually want it. Flow a mass that way. You can watch the ripples of the paint go. Oops. Look, a tool, it's on the end of my arm. Dum-dum. I forget how slippery paint is sometimes. That just doesn't even sound right. Yeah, if I get to keep a little bit of that turquoise, I'll be happy. Just watching where the flow goes. Thinking to myself, how much I dislike that area right there. And how much I think I will like it. When I grab my basting brush and see if we can imitate ring pores. I'm wondering how far I can take that. That was pretty cool, actually. I think I want to do that again right here. And maybe that's just the general ticket to finishing this. Is to add some colors we like, places we like them. And can we get it done in 4 minutes? That is the other question. I think I'm just giving myself permission again to have a good time doing what I want to do. And you're not surprised. Oh, I love this down here. I wonder if I can keep that by giving it a little paint to flow into. because if I get it close enough, whoops. Okay, so I need another edge catcher. Edge catchers are strictly sheets of plastic that came out of the 16 by 20 inch canvas bulk pack of canvas from Michaels that you cannot get right now because I told too many people. And my white paint's top was not on. Ooh, I like that there now. I don't think I need anything else. Huh. You know what I'm going to do. I've canceled the edge catcher. And I think I am just going to continue to find some colors that I like. Yep. Especially that blue. That blue is beautiful. Wipe off my basting brush. So and just use it as a paintbrush. Why not? I know that pink won't stay bright pink, but I still like it with the orange, and I'd like to see what's going to happen with that. I have some catalyst pink, or what I call catalyst pink. Let's see if it works as a catalyst. I want some really bright color in there. Should have known I couldn't get myself to do a ring pour and leave it alone. But that's okay, because I'm still having fun. Alright, this is that color. And that timer goes off in a minute. Whatever I haven't told you, go watch another video. There's over 320 videos as I'm recording this, probably more. There's a contest on one of them from November 5th until December 5th, 2018, where you can win a painting. And if I get enough donations, that's what's required. Anybody who donates will be entered in the contest to pick one of 3 paintings, which is a pretty cool idea, I think. So you're not stuck with something that you don't necessarily isn't your favorite. You can have a favorite. Always a good thing. I'm seeing this spot over here is kind of naked. I like this blue color so much. But I kind of want some of it up here. There's no way to tell how well it will stay on black. But I guess we'll find out together tomorrow, or whenever you see it again. I'm going to wipe off my basting brush because I think it's not helpful right at the moment to not do that. And I also seem to have the need for some other color up there. That's not hurting my feelings at all. So ring pour with basting effects. And I think I'm going to use the Prussian blue with the Deco Art pouring medium mixed into it as a catalyst to push some paint over the edge, and use that paint to just completely, we got a minute left. So check out my Instagram and my Pinterest board links at the bottom of the description under the video. Buy whatever you want on Amazon at no extra cost to you, and it helps me out. That link is right under the video. My recipe for pouring is, is under the video also. Check out the contest if you get a chance. It's going on, like I said, until December 5th at midnight, and winners will be announced on... That yellow is perfect. That's what I wanted right there. I maybe should go on and include you guys back in again. I don't know if yellow will stay, but I'm loving what it's doing. Anyway, so this is Priscilla Matsell, thanking all my contributors for keeping me working And everybody at YouTube for giving me a job. Thank you very much. I so appreciate it. You have no idea.